Good evening, family. I'm here to introduce a speaker, but I'm about to get my shout on. Go ahead. That might not sound sophisticated and all of that, but when I heard the testimonies of our outstanding students, I thank you for pressing through every difficulty that you had to press through. I am not ashamed to say that I failed at many things, because in failing at many things, I learned that those things did not define me. And that's what you are learning right now, that you can do anything that you want to do. I want to thank you to our staff, who are lifesavers and heroes to me. I just want to thank them, every one of them. Come stand up, because this is just a little bit of who we are. But we have folk that work hard and dream every day about how to bring programming and resources to benefit you. I want to thank our board of directors, who fight like nobody's business to make sure that we have resources and the ability to do whatever we need to do. And I want to thank our chair, Mr. Knight, for even thinking about loaves and fishes, because all I can think is about what we don't have and what we need to get done. So thank you so much for your faith. Now, this time I want to introduce a good friend of mine who leads all of OICs across America. Sometimes we think that what we do is all that there is. But I want you to understand, OIC, that you're part of a phenomenal, broad, diverse, and powerful family, not just across the United States, but around the world. This man that I'm introducing now is James Haynes. He's been a member of the board of directors off and on for at least the 20 years that I've been involved with OIC. He has been a corporate executive. He's led successful programs in athletics, and more importantly than that, he's able to corral the 30 or 40 OIC executives, which all of us are hard-headed folk, and we can be hard to work with sometimes. Tell it, I know that's right. Because we are fighters, every one of us. We have to fight to bring the resources to our communities, because wherever we are, whether it's in South Dakota with Native communities, or whether it's in Florida with immigrant communities, or whether it's in Silicon Valley with poor little boys who only can make $80,000 a year. Come on now. OIC is all about helping people help themselves. So I would like to ask that you join me in a round of applause and welcome to North Carolina and to Rocky Mount. This is his first time in our city, Mr. James Haynes, the chairman of the board of OIC of America and the CEO that leads our national staff, and welcome him to Rocky Mount, Edgecombe, and Nash counties. Welcome, Mr. Haynes. Good evening. I see you, Rocky Mount. Let me say that again. I see you, Rocky Mount. If you'll indulge me for just a moment, I'd like to have a little bit of audience participation, if I could. You okay with that? So I'm going to ask you to stand. Those that can, stand. And if you can't, stay seated, but play along with me. And how about that choir? So to Reuben's point, I've traveled around the country and I've traveled around the world. And every opportunity that I have where I can be in the presence of those from OIC,
It fills me up, fills up my soul, fills up my spirit.
Wow.
So I want you to say this with me. I am Rocky Mount of OIC.
Rocky Mount of OIC.
I am Rocky Mount of OIC.
Rocky Mount of OIC.
One more time. I am Rocky Mount of OIC.
Rocky Mount of OIC.
Now sit down. Look, I'm going to be brief because I bring you greetings. I bring you greetings from our national office. And our national office, for those of you who don't know, is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and that's where I call home. However, I am not from Philly, although I've spent about 25 years of my adult life in Philadelphia. I'm actually from the South. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, just down the road from here. And I have a small story, and some of you that know me already probably know this story. My mother helped form the first OIC that was in Nashville way back when I was a teenager. And today, her oldest boy stands before you as the president and CEO and national chair for all of OIC of America. So I say to you graduates, you can do just about anything that you put your mind to. And in fact, like the valedictorian said, it's like, look, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, because you don't know about what's going to happen tomorrow. Take advantage of the opportunities that have been presented for you and do something. And you can actually inspire others to do what you've done and more. So I say this to you just to give you some perspective about how large we are as an organization. We are We are now 35 affiliates. We just added one about 2 weeks ago. We are 35 affiliates, and we're located in 22 states. And in fact, we served, in terms of people who walked through our doors around the country, nearly 100,000 people last year. Think about it. 100,000 people that look like you, and you walked through our doors because they came to a point in their life where they said, I need to change my life. And see, it takes a village to help people change their lives, and Rocky Mount OIC, I love this village. And albeit I've never been here before, I've been to North Carolina before, but I haven't been to Rocky Mount before. And Reuben, you guys call him Mr. Blackwell, but I call him Reuben. I got some other names for him when we don't get along all that well, but I'll save that for another time. But this is what I will tell you about this organization. The reason why we succeed at what we do is because we're located in the communities that we serve. There are 35 communities around the country just like you, where your staff and your board members and your board chair and your political folks, because there's a number of political people that are here as well, right? Did they stand? Were they recognized? If there are folks that are part of the political operatives in the area, would you stand, please? I saw the sheriff. I thought I saw some city council folks back there. Stand up with me for a minute. Stand up. Stand up. See, it takes, and look, Reuben's, he's standing too. It takes a village to make this work. And we at the national office work for you. We're here to help you to expand your services because, see, we're an organization that's about helping people to help themselves. A hand up and not a handout, as our founder would say, of which I had the pleasure of actually spending time with before he went on and got his wings. So I say this, is that this program, Reuben, that you run here in Rocky Mount is one of the top 3 that we have in the country. And congratulations on 50 years of serving the public, and we hope that you have another 50 years in store. Thank you very much.